You're listening to the What the Wrestling Podcast, the show that brings you all things wrestling with your host, RJD.
Oh, you already know what time it is.
Perfect.
We got a lot going on in WWE, baby. And a certain someone is back after a very, very long time. So we're gonna get into it. We're gonna talk about it. I'm just gonna give my thoughts on everything. But first things first, hit the goddamn like button. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. As always, what the wrestling Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok, Spotify, and Anchor. Let us not waste any more time. Let us go. Yes. 'Tis I, RJD here. Welcome to What the Wrestling. As always, I am your host, RJD. And man, oh man, we had a lot going on at Survivor Series. First things first, CM Punk is back, WWE. Now, before everybody gets their panties all in a bunch, we're gonna talk all about this. So, let's just start there. Survivor Series, good card. Real quick, we had Damage Control versus Bianca, Becky, Charlotte, Shotzi. Women actually had a very good War Games match. Becky, Bianca, Charlotte, and Shotzi get the win. We had Gunther versus The Miz, and they had a very solid match. Santos Gunther obviously got the win, because if you didn't think he was winning,
Stupid.
stop it. Santos Escobar versus Dragon Lee. Santos Escobar got the win. Santos is going to be a beast. a goddamn beast. Y'all just watch. Rhea Ripley versus Zoe Stark. Rhea Ripley because Rhea Ripley. And then we had the men's War Games match where we had Cody, Seth, Jey Uso with a returning Randy Orton who we were told may or may not be there. And they went against the Judgment Day and Drew McIntyre. And Randy Orton ends up showing up at the very, very end. And they end up getting the win. And JD McDonough takes a huge RKO off the top of the cage. Pretty much off the top of the cage. And Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest, my bad.
Stupid.
Ends up getting hit with the crossroads. And he loses. Now, Monday Night Raw is going on right now. I normally watch Monday Night Raw the next day, but I am going to tune in to see what Mr. Phil Brooks, aka CM Punk, has to say, because this might be the most anticipated Monday Night Raw with Randy coming back and CM Punk coming back. This might be the most anticipated Monday Night Raw we've had in a very long time. And stop the show. I mean, when you have back surgery and then you come back 15 pounds heavier, but 15 pounds heavier, but pure muscle. I mean, my God, Randy Orton's been in the gym. So, shout out to him. I'm just glad Randy Orton's back because reports were the doctors advised him do not wrestle. And he basically told the doctors,
Get the fuck out of here!
And basically,
stop it. Get some help.
And he said he's going to wrestle. So he's going to wrestle for our enjoyment. And he's probably getting a real big bag. So good for him. I hope he continues to wrestle until he chooses not to. Now, let's talk about CM Punk. Oh, wrong one. I'm messing up here.
Stupid.
CM Punk then comes back. Triple H, as in true black and gold fashion, Triple H puts the graphic up that the pay-per-view is now over. Puts up the logo in the corner, and lo and behold, you hear that and Cult of Personality comes on, and everybody goes crazy.
Gotcha, bitch.
I mean, everybody loses their mother loving mind. I mean, just
Halfway. Take a few steps back to go.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers. Halfway.
I ain't got the answers, man. All I know is that CM Punk came back and everybody went ape shit. CM Punk, I haven't heard crowd reactions like that. The last time I heard a crowd reaction like that was when the same night when Randy came out, but was when CM Punk came back to AEW when he came back after 7 years or whatever. Man, see, it's good to have Punk back, man. Regardless of whatever you say, let's start with the obvious. CM Punk back in the WWE ring, first time since 2014. That's a big deal. And the fact that reports are that this whole thing got put together by Triple H on Saturday morning. Triple H, Nick Khan, and CM Punk, no one else knew, kept it close to the vest. And that genuinely surprised me.
How dare you?
How dare you surprise me like that? That genuinely surprised me because in this social media age, there is nothing that is kept secret. Nothing stays secret for long. Everything comes out. Everything gets leaked. And this didn't get leaked. And I was pleasantly surprised about that. And I was genuinely happy about that. And then you have the notion of why CM Punk left and is he a hypocrite? Did he sell out or whatever? Stop the show. As a wrestling fan, I'm going to tell you this. As a wrestling fan, I do not give one solitary F word about CM Punk left AEW. Well, he got fired from AEW, and he went back to WWE after he talked shit about WWE. Listen, Hulk Hogan came back. Sting went over there saying that for years, Sting said, I would never wrestle for WWE because of loyalty to WCW. NWO guys came back. Hogan came back. Ultimate Warrior came back. Goldberg came back, who didn't want to be there either. Like, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Everybody always comes back around, for the most part. And Triple H is very good at mending fences. The one thing Triple H does very well is Triple H knows how to mend broken relationships. And I think Triple H said something that made perfect sense. I'm paraphrasing here, but he said something like, that was 10 years ago. If you're the same person from 10 years ago, then that's a you problem. There's something on you. And you know what? That's absolutely right. I am not the same person at 36 than I was at 26. You won't be the same person at 46 that you were at 36. You won't be the same person at 56 or 66 or 76 or 86. So I don't understand why people are thinking that people can't grow, evolve, and change. Triple H is gonna do what's best for business. I firmly believe that, because these brothers did not like each other back in the day. It was all over TV. He called him a doofus son-in-law or whatever the hell in the pipe bomb. These guys didn't like each other for real. But Triple H is not going to let that get in the way of business. And one thing we know about CM Punk, he is a draw. He is a legit draw. They made one Bill Phil is what the guy over there in Warner Brothers Discovery called him. Why? Because he is a draw. Love him or hate him, he is a polarizing figure. And being that he is a polarizing figure, he is a mainstream guy. People know who he is. Polarizing figure. He got people on one end of the spectrum or the other end of the spectrum. And people tune in to hear what this guy has to say. And that makes dollars and it makes sense. So Triple H said, you know what? We're going to overlook all of this nonsense that we said about each other, all of this nonsense that we talked about back in the day. And what we're going to do is we're going to start anew and let's go get this money. Let's go entertain these fans and let's go do what we have to do and leave all that bull jive in the back. Because at the end of the day, WWE is buzzing right now. WWE got more buzz on it right now than it has in the last 10 years. WWE is right now got all the momentum, all the buzz. AEW is kind of not standing still, but AEW is not cold, but lukewarm. All that buzz that AEW had when they had Adam Cole and Bryan Danielson come in on the same day, that buzz is now with WWE, with Randy Orton coming back and with CM Punk coming in. They got all the momentum and all the buzz because of this one move. All of the stuff that we could potentially get. Punk and Roman, Punk and Cody, Punk and Seth, Punk and Sami Zayn, Punk and KO. We could get CM Punk and a lot of different people. And the fact that people are mad and they're like, oh, he's a hypocrite. So what? Who cares? I get it. Listen, at the end of the day, he got to live with that decision. But if WWE gave him a really big bag for a multi-year deal, but let bygones be bygones. That brother probably got kids. He got a wife. He has Larry, the dog. He needs to take care of his family. And he's going to do whatever's best for him and his family. And if that's go back to WWE, then by God, go take your ass back to WWE and get all this money. Get all of it. I ain't mad at you at all. And it's not even about just the money. He's good at his job. When he talks, we listen. When he When he is in the ring, we watch. He knows how to tell a good story. And you don't think they got plans for this brother already? Come on, man. This is very good for wrestling. You know why? Because this CM Punk going over there and Cody going over there, and if they get treated well, that's going to entice somebody else to go over there. Maybe an MJF. In a couple of years, maybe an MJF. Maybe a Kenny Omega if he's even still wrestling in 4 years. Maybe the Young Bucks if they're even still wrestling in 4 years. Maybe Hangman. Maybe who knows? With Triple H in charge, this is not the same WWE as it was when Vince McMahon was in charge. It's not the same WWE. Triple H does things a little bit different. And I like the way Triple H does things. I do. If Black and Gold has taught me anything, it's that Triple H knows what he's doing once he takes the reins. So let's get that part out of the way first. Happy for CM Punk. Happy for wrestling fans in general, because we are the ones who win at the end of the day. That's first. Second, definitely best for business. Punk is a draw. Punk is going to draw a lot of money, and WrestleMania season is going to be on fuego. Who wins the Royal Rumble? Does Cody win it? The Royal Rumble? Does Punk win it? Does somebody else win it? Who knows? It could go to anyone. Now, him coming in really changes the plans for WrestleMania, because hopefully it doesn't change the plans for Cody. Cody, I think, should still go up against Roman and beat him. But who knows? Maybe we get Seth Rollins and CM Punk at WrestleMania main event night 1. You know why? Because Seth Rollins was seen being held back by Michael Cole and Corey Graves, dropping F-bombs and all this other stuff. But when things went off the air, that screams to me like it's a work, it's an angle. Dave Meltzer said the superstars were notified backstage about an hour before that Punk was there and he was coming out. So everybody knows what's going on. Everybody knew what was going on. So there would be no reason for him to get upset and curse and all this other stuff if he already knew Punk was there and Punk was coming out. So this screams like it's a work. Drew McIntyre, I don't know. Drew McIntyre, this looks like his character. And there were talks that he walked out before CM Punk even got out there, and he slammed the door and left. These guys are professionals, so I don't know why they would do that, knowing that everybody has a goddamn camera and they're gonna film it and make light of it. So this very well could be a work too. So it is what it is. Let's just roll with the punches. Let's see how it plays out. And you know, we're gonna have Punk coming out soon. Let's just see how it plays out, y'all. Let's see how it plays out. Hopefully everybody stays healthy, everybody gets to Mania, and we get the Mania matches that we want. At the end of the day, that's all that matters. Business. Is it best for business? Yes, it is. So, CM Punk is back. Randy Orton is back. I love this. I do. So, we will continue to monitor the situation. We'll see what happens. I'm definitely going to take a look at this Monday Night Raw tonight and check this Paint Bomb promo out, supposedly. So we'll see what happens there. But other than that, Wednesday, Dynamite, more news. Hopefully there's no more fallout between whatever's going on in CM Punk. And we're going to keep the ball rolling after that. So with that being said, 'tis I, RJD. I am out. Everybody be safe. Punk is back, everybody. Oh, and let's not forget about that picture. The picture with him and Triple H where he's like, and Triple H is like, shout out to Triple H, man. Mending fences, doing what's best for business. The product is in good hands. Now just keep telling us these great stories. Keep showing us great stories and making us want more. And more people will be enticed to come to WWE. More big stars, that is, from AEW. And listen, who knows who's gonna leave from there? Listen, they picked up Will Ospreay, they picked up CM Punk. So win-win. You know why? I love both companies. I love everything about both companies. So at the end of the day, I'm a wrestling fan, and the fans win. Fans get the last laugh. So with that being said, I am out. Everybody be safe. Enjoy the evening. We back. And we out. Monday Night Raw review tomorrow, everybody. Peace.